Once this race is over, we're on.
I'll just go behind there and fire up.
I'll take the targets out and decide where they're going.
It's timely showtime to the first ever tree felling competition.
Yes, thank you, Tim, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to an event that, as far as I know, has never been seen on a showground before in Australia, and it is to represent and show you just one part of the rural fire service. What the rural fire service on a day like today, you know, is out there. There's a total fire ban. This is one part of the rural fire service you probably don't realise is there, but it is probably the most important part of the rural fire service to keep you safe and to keep the men fighting the fire safe. These blokes are what we call fire line tree fallers. They're trained in a special task of using a chainsaw to get rid of and make safe dangerous trees that have been either affected by fire after a fire has passed, or trees that may hinder the control of a bushfire when you do a backburn or something, trees that may be a danger. The trees here tonight are standing straight up. They're 9 metres high and they are not a danger. They are very tricky to fall because they have no head on them, there's no weight to pull them. But the normal thing these fire line tree fallers are doing in this situation would be handling trees that are on fire, trees that have been damaged by fire, or trees that be possibly damaged by fire, that may fall across the road and kill passers-by or damage or hurt or injure people. Probably the most dangerous part of rural fire service fighting, and these blokes, they've got a special qualification to do it. First off will be Gary Brumfield, we'll just call him Brummy. The second faller is Walter Stannard, and the third, Steve McKinnon in the middle. Brummy, when you're ready. He's using a chainsaw that is state-of-the-art. We don't use anything but state-of-the-art chainsaws because generally, instead of falling a simple tree like this, the tree could be on fire 20 metres up. What he's doing here is just trying to get the hinges exactly right, to the millimetre. As I said, if he misses by 1 degree, he'll miss the target. Ooh, 2 degrees out, but close. I know that's Dad's old down arm, but that wasn't used. That was used last year in 1974.
That's all right, it went last time, it started last time it went.
I know, but the steel has got a safety chain, it's got a safety roll in those, it's got a safety inertia brake, it's got a safety chain brake, it's got a safety chain catcher, it's light, it's got a safety decompression valve, it's got a safety throttle, that's got nothing. It might be hereditary and lovely to use Dad's old saw, but you're not allowed to use it. I'd like to use the steel. I know heritage is nice in front of a pavilion like this. Use the steel, please.
If I can't use the old heritage saw then, the old down arm of Dad's, and tears in my eyes, Ron, you're not letting me use it. What if I use this other heritage item over here?
What's that? The axe. Yeah, you can use an axe. I feel that if Jack and Jamal stand here, turn around, look at the crowd. Look at Mum, you never know. Look at Mum and smile. Now how wide's the tree? Come a bit closer. Whoop, there. What do you reckon? Okay, just stay there, don't look around. You look around, you're cheating. Okay, something looks wrong here, I don't like that. Walter, we need safety. Ladies and gentlemen, safety, safety, safety. Vests, helmets. These things are rubbish. These blokes can get sunburned. Don't like baseball caps, so put them on, you right? You trust him?
No.
How do you feel? He doesn't feel well. Mum, bury the push bike. You're right to cut the back. Steve's right to cut the back, so the tree will now fall. And I'll tell these boys to say thank you very much. Could you go over to the top Wandandy and Cat 9 and enjoy the rest of the show? Thank you. Good boys. And with an axe, the tree's shaking. With an axe, you can hear things because you haven't got earmuffs on. But Steve's still got the helmet on. He's still got the high-vis vest. Too close. Here it goes. Well done, Steve. That's very close. That's done with an axe, ladies and gentlemen. That concludes Wright's Chainsaws Rural Fire Service Tree Felling Exhibition. I hope you enjoyed it. It was good to be witnessing the first time ever. Thank you very much.
Good stuff.
Do I get the $1,000, Rob? Do I get the $1,000?
It's talking.